Hello and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Magic Duels Oath of the Gatewatch DLC. On the last episode, we took on the Eldrazi as the Gatewatch, which was exciting because we actually got to play with four different, essentially 5 colors. We had a 5-color deck. This episode, we're taking on the finale of the Oath of the Gatewatch DLC. I don't know what exactly is going to happen. I don't know what cards we're going to get a chance to use, but I'm pretty excited about it. The Eldrazi Titans, Ulamog and Kozilek, loom over the group of Planeswalkers known as the Gatewatch. To have any hope of overcoming 2 of the multiverse's greatest threats, the Planeswalkers will need to coordinate their attacks. This battle will require the strength of the entire Gatewatch and their allies. Okay, so I'm getting the impression that I'm going to get to play as all 4 colors again. 5 colors, whatever. So maybe that'll happen. That's pretty exciting. Let's get started. Vanquish the Eldrazi. You must finally put to rest the Eldrazi Titans who have wreaked havoc across Zendikar. They are powerful, but the Gatewatch will come to your aid throughout the fight. Okay. So throughout the fight, people will come help me, and I have 40 health to go. Good. Good. So I've got a forest, a mountain. I've got a prairie stream, which is... so I've already got 4 colors taken care of. That's awesome. I've got Oath of Nissa, which is a legendary enchantment. When Oath of Nissa enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature, land, or planeswalker card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast planeswalkers. What? That is... it actually probably won't matter because I'll have so much land, but that's cool. That is very cool, and also a great card. How does it work? You just... when it enters the battlefield, you just look at the top 3 cards of your library. Okay, so if there's anything great in there, I get to use it. Oath of Chandra is a similar thing. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature an opponent controls. At the beginning of each end step, if a planeswalker entered the battlefield under your control this turn, Oath of Chandra deals 2 damage to each opponent. Dang! Oh, I have all the oaths. That's what they're doing. I probably can't change my... oh, I can't change my hand. You just start with this hand. Interesting. Oath of Gideon. When it enters the battlefield, you put 2 1/1 white core ally creature tokens onto the battlefield. Each planeswalker you control enters the battlefield with an additional loyalty counter. Dang. And then Jace. When Oath of Jace enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, then discard 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry X, where X is the number of planes... we're going to get some planeswalkers. Serious planeswalkers. It's saying that I should do this... should I? What's this? The Gatewatch. At the beginning of some of your turns, a member of the Gatewatch will join the battle. So I could do this, and then it would be tapped and I can't do anything. Or I could play my forest and I'd get a chance to do this immediately. You can reveal a creature, land, or planeswalker card from among them and put it into your hand. That seems helpful for speeding this up a little bit. And next turn I could play the mountain. And then I could do Chandra's if I needed to. But if it doesn't have a creature out, then I guess that is pointless. Let's just do this. It's recommending it, so it knows what it's recommending. We'll just see what happens, I suppose. So what's its thing? It has the Eldrazi Titans. Instead of drawing a card each turn, the Eldrazi Titans put a waste onto the battlefield and put a non-land card into their hand. Okay. And this is Eldrazi Mimic. It's a 2/1. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may change Eldrazi Mimic's base power and toughness to that creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Oh. Only their guys, not my guys, but still that's rough. Especially if they're bringing in crazy big guys. The Mimics can actually become a huge problem. Let's see what we draw. Okay, we're getting some land. It's weird the game is like, no, you should play the forest. I mean, obviously I should play the forest, because if I play the forest, I can do this and get something. I don't know what we're going to get, but something. A player can control only 1 of each legendary permanent at the same time. If a player controls 2 or more legendary permanents with the same name, that player chooses one of them, puts the rest into their owner's graveyards. Okay. Let's see. So we have a few options. Choose a card to put into your hand. I guess we'll do the Canopy Vista. Sure. Neato. So that just... Yeah, when it enters the battlefield, that happens. And then otherwise, I just get to spend mana as though it were mana of any color for Planeswalkers. Sure. I don't have creatures. You didn't give me creatures to start with, so I'm hoping something cool happens. Mather Reshaper. When Mather Reshaper dies, reveal the top card of your library. You may put that card onto the battlefield if it's a permanent card with converted mana cost 3 or less. Otherwise, you put that card into your hand. Gross. Can I please get something to fight with? I mean, it's really great having all these oaths and all this land. I would not mind having something to beat the ever-loving crap out of the guy with. That would be swell. Don't you think? Great. So it became a copy of the other guy. My turn. Nothing. Oh. Well, hello there, Jace Beleren. Each player draws a card. Target player draws a card. So is this guy just here, or is he only here for like one turn? Because that's very relevant. Very relevant. I don't know. Huh. Either way, let's play... I have access to everything now except this, so let's do the mountain. We could do the Oath of Chandra, which could be pretty helpful. Also, if a Planeswalker entered the battlefield under your control this turn, the Oath of Chandra deals 2 damage to each. That has to happen. We have to use that. It's too good. Also deals 3 damage to target creature under control. And when this guy dies, what happens again? You reveal the top card of your library. You may put that card onto the battlefield if it's converted mana cost is 3 or less. Otherwise, it goes to your hand. God. Fun. Fun. We can also do this. But this only happens when something came into your control this turn, so this should happen now. Okay, I already know that. I get to choose to do 3 damage to something. I will choose to do 3 damage to this, because it's a little bit more powerful. The Mimic is a problem, but I'm not real worried about it. So something happens. Warping Wall. Instant. It's not a creature, right? So it goes... Oh, it goes to the hand. That's right. What do I want to do with my Jace Beleren that I love so very much? I mean, if he's going to stick around, then we could each draw cards. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What do I got? I did manage to get a creature. That's cool. Wait, what does that do? Enters the battlefield at the beginning of each end step. Oh, my end step. Oh, that's when it does the damage. Oh, I see. I thought it did it whenever it got thrown in. Endless One is a 0/0 Eldrazi. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1, so I'm assuming a 4. Yep. So now we have a 4/4, and the Mimic will also become a 4/4. That's exciting. So the Mimic can swing at us for 4. Oh, it's swinging at Jace. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad that I did the +2. So Jace is still alive. Great. Gatewatches. Did something happen? Oh. Another friend has come to our aid. And this friend is Nissa. I can put a green plant creature token onto the battlefield. I can put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. Or the last one, which is really great, so I should try and build up to that. What do some of these things work in tandem, so I need to be careful. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast Planeswalkers. I don't even have any Planeswalkers. They're just out there. I didn't get any in my hand, but apparently I will at some point, which is really exciting. If a Planeswalker entered the battlefield, you deal 2 damage to each opponent. So that's going to happen automatically, so I don't even have to deal with that. What do you do? Enter the battlefield, you get 2 1/1 white core. Okay, so I probably want to do that. And each Planeswalker you control enters the battlefield with an additional... I need to get that guy out there, because he's going to help a lot. And I get to draw 3 and discard 2, and at the beginning of your upkeep, scry X, where X is the number of Planeswalkers you control. These are all really good things. Let's get in my other double land. Seems alright. And having a creature would be good, but this will actually make 2 1/1s. Not that they're particularly spectacular, but it's something. There we go. So that'll make 2 1/1 creatures. And the other great ability is at the end. Yeah. every planeswalker that comes in from here on out will enter with an additional loyalty counter, which seems beneficial to me. Let's go ahead and make a plant creature token. Very good. This is a good match for making you feel powerful because planeswalker cards make you feel powerful. Each player draws a card. Let's do it. Another Palaka Worm. Nothing wrong with that. End step. 2 more damage. Going pretty good so far. So you get another waste. Okay, I mean, I still have got to move as quickly as possible because things could get bad. Swinging at my planeswalkers. Alright, of course you are. Block step. Yeah, let's stop this from happening because keeping the planeswalkers alive seems extremely beneficial. This one will kill it, which is funny to me. And then let's do... Just block this one with a plant. Seems fine to me. What you got? Yeah, I can't kill you, but you're not trample or anything, so that'll be good. Confirm the block. Good stuff. Core ally's dead, and I killed the Mimic, so the Mimic's taken care of. You playing anything? Of course you are. What you got? That is Kozilek's Channeler, which adds double colorless energy. Good. Saying double colorless energy just makes me think of Pokemon. Don't know what that was, but it doesn't matter. It's gone. Alright, well, hello, Gideon. Nice to see you. What do you do? Until end of turn, Gideon becomes a 5/5 human soldier ally creature with indestructible that's still a planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. Or for 0, put a 2/2 white knight ally creature token onto the battlefield. Also, you can go -4 and get an emblem with creatures you control get +1/+1. Which seems really good. What do I want to do? I have access to all the things at the moment, but I'm going to need access to a lot more forests before I can cast those worms. So I'm thinking that that's probably where I'm going to put my efforts. Yes. So let's put a forest in. And what do? You probably want to be helpful. When Oath of Jace enters the battlefield, draw 3, discard 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry X. Yeah, that has to get in there. That seems really, really helpful. Is there something I should do first? The player draws a card. Make a plant token. Becoming a 5/5 like would be pretty helpful. But the emblem would actually be really helpful because then that can't be erased. So let's do that, I think. Let's go ahead and get the emblem. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay. Now I'm going to need a creature. And I can do that. I can get a creature by using your ability. And now I have blockers, so Gideon shouldn't die, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Seems good. That is a Manalith, and that seems really fantastic. I should be able to play both, but I definitely want the Oath of Jace in... Oh wait, no, I can only play one. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry X, where X is the number of planeswalkers you control. Yeah, that seems really helpful. Let's do that. The Manalith would help me get closer to the Palaka Worm, but that's alright. Let's do the Oath of Jace. I want these cards in here. Okay. And the Oath of Jace. Choose a card to discard. Sorry, what is this doing again? What is it? Oh yeah, I draw 3 and discard 2. That's right, this is my hand. I remember. Skyrider Elf. Another Reflector Mage. Let's get rid of one of those. I don't think we're going to need 2. These guys can actually be pretty helpful because they'll give us some air support, and we're going to need it if we're going to ever get through 36. Otherwise, let's get rid of a Plains because we have plenty of ways to cast that. And we should be able to get to the Palaka Worm without it. Yes. Good. Because we have 5 mana, 6, 7. Yeah, we have 7. We should be good. Alright. Attack step. Do you want to attack? No, I don't. No, I do not. 2 damage because a Planeswalker came in. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good right now. What you got? You have double the health I have, but we're working on it. You've got an Oblivion Sower, which is a mythic. When you cast it, target opponent exiles the top 4 cards of his or her library. Then you may put any number of land cards that player owns from exile onto the battlefield under your control. You get to steal my land. Really? And also it's a 5/8. So you got a land card. And what are... Wait, hold on. What are these? Oh, evolving... Oh, there was a bunch of land. Cool. Very cool. This is the guy that when he dies, he can possibly bring back a guy with a converted mana cost 3 or less. Starting to run into some problems here. I've got a big team, but it doesn't particularly mean much. Evolving Wilds, so they can go get a basic land, which is a waste. Literally. Just keeping an eye on my board position. They're cracking the other Evolving Wilds. Gonna get another waste. Not that you have a whole lot of choice. Okay. You gonna attack? With your one guy? You are. Straight to me. I want to keep my Planeswalkers as safe as possible, as long as possible. I can't kill it. I can only make a guy. Thinking I actually might let it go through so I have even more blockers next time and see where I'm at. Because I'm going to play... See, I need the monolith in. I could probably get one of the drakes in. Let's get blocking, I think. I think I can take 4. I'm going to hold on to the plant for now. We'll see what happens. I would rather be able to block and kill the guy off, and I can't do that right this second, but I think I'm going to be able to soon, and that's my reason for waiting. So this allows me to scry 3. So Royal Spout, put target creature on top of its owner's library, or Awaken. If you cast a spell for that, also put 4 1/1 counters on target land you control, and it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. That's pretty sweet. Another land. And another land. So, select cards to be put on top of your library. I want that one at the top. I really don't need more land. I really don't need more land. I'm going to have 7. I should be able to cast everything I need. I'm going to put the rest on the bottom. Yeah. And then I draw my my card here. So let's put an island in. So I've got 6 mana available to me. Now I will technically have 7, which is good. If I want to cast the elf, though, which I can cast for up to 5, shoot. And I need to get that elf in there. God, what are these other things? There's so much to manage in this one. Jeez. I could also use a Reflector Mage to temporarily get rid of a problem. You know, one of the big problems being this huge guy. But the problem is, if he comes back in, he's going to exile even more cards and get even more land. So it's probably not a guy I want to use that on. I probably want to just straight out kill that guy. Of course, that does the same thing. It's not killing the problem here. It's just delaying the inevitable. Now that I have the emblem, it might be my best bet to start working towards making more guys. And that would definitely help. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That's going to be helpful. I'm not there yet. Let's, before I cause myself to draw more cards, let's do either Manalith or Skyrider Elf. Or maybe bounce back that 5/8. Bouncing back to the 5/8 might be the best idea, because this guy can only possibly come in as a what? A 4/4? He's not going to be big enough. Because I only got 6... God. This is still a hard... Like, you have all of these resources, and it's still a ridiculously difficult battle. But if I cast this for its awaken cost, which I can afford, I would be able to give one of my lands... I'd be able to turn it into a creature. The problem is it would be tapped because I would have already used the land. So that doesn't help me either. God! Nothing is easy. I need to stop thinking so much. Manolith. Done. Okay, so something else to think about. Reflector Mage? Yeah, I mean, I hate to do that because I understand what it's doing. It's going to bring that guy back out, and it's going to exile more of my land. But he's already got a full hand and a crap load of land. What else is he going to do? Why should that matter to me? It doesn't. It really doesn't. Reflector Mage. Screw this. I'm doing it. I don't care. Go back from whence you came, you dirty scoundrel. Okay, good stuff. So now I can focus on all the other bullcrap that I have access to. Yeah, go ahead and give me this. Tip Awaken. A spellcast for its Awaken cost will have its... Yeah, I already had one. Remember, I took it? So now I have 2 of these, which is pretty good. I can keep their guys at bay. Can use this... Actually, now that I bounced him back, turning into the indestructible 5/5 seems like a pretty dang good idea. Making guys is helpful, too. Let's do that. You will become one of my creatures right now. Hello, and welcome to the club. And then I can also use you. Let's continue building up towards your ultimate. Because your ultimate does damage too, right? Oh, I draw X cards. Yeah, fun. Alright, attack step. Obviously, I'm going to swing with both of these, because I still have blockers. So, there we go. Perfect. Confirm attack. Alright, this is a really complicated battle because there's so many things to micromanage. But I'm happy with the way things are going right now. Also, Gideon's indestructible, so... Like, you're gonna do anything there. That's a solid 8 damage. He's down to 26. Still has double my life. But things are going okay. He is up to 10 land. Which is a little bit more than what I have access to. But I'm really not too scared. Void Winnower. An 11/9. Your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana costs. 0 is even. Your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana costs. Are you kidding me? What? That's absurd. Fortunately, this is a 3, but that's exactly what's gonna... I'm gonna have to get rid of that thing immediately. Also, it's an 11/9, which is another good reason to get rid of it. And then Titan's Presence. Exile target creature if it's... what are you exiling? Revealed card. What did you exile? Wait, oh, you're exiling that guy. Okay. Exiled the Reflector. Whatever. Now what? What you gonna do? Okay. Hit the man while he's down. I see how it is. Wait, I didn't get a chance to... block? Wait, why didn't I get a chance to block? I have a blocker. There must have been some card that I wasn't paying attention to that allowed him to do that. So he killed Gideon, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Oath of Jace. What do I want? I want freaking Pacify. Oh my god, that is an answer to prayer right there. So you come with me. You are not as important to me as Pacifism, and I don't need more... Well, I don't have a land. So you can go next, and then you can go to the bottom. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. Why can't I play this? Wait, what the... No, really, why can't I... Why can't I play this card? Something is preventing you from playing this... Oh my god. It's the even mana cost thing. Gosh, son of a gun. So I won't even be able to... I didn't think that through at all. That's really... unfortunate. Okay, well... Okay then. That sucks. Dang it. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Gideon is dead. That's a problem. Royal Sprout that thing because I can't... If that thing stays out, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I could use its Awaken cost, but I only have 6 lands. But it's not for just this turn, right? Also put 4 on a target land you control and it becomes with haste, it's still a land. So I could use it as a creature if I want. It would just be a 4/4 creature, which is not super useful, but am I going to use the land otherwise? I'd still have access to 3. I could probably still put a 3/3 flyer into play. That seems correct. Alright, let's just pay the normal cost and get rid of this big piece of crap here. Okay. Takes care of that problem, at least temporarily. Let's see. And they got hit. Dang. Skyrider Elf. Choose how many colors to cast this card. 4? Can I spend 4? Oh, because I have a Manalith. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I had a Manalith. We'll bring that son of a gun in. So it's a 5/5 flyer because I have that emblem. So I got that emblem before Gideon died. Let's go ahead and draw a card again. So I have some other stuff. That gives me my land. So now I can put that land in, so that takes care of that. So what do you do? I don't even know what you do. Put 2 3/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste onto the battlefield. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. Sounds fun to me. Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards plus 1. And then deal X damage to each creature. Each creature. Not just your creatures. Each creature. That's a there is desperate times, desperate measures thing. And this, actually, I can put 1 to counter each creature you control. But that would kill me. Oh, man. Of course, this person's summoning 6, so it doesn't really matter. It's not going to be my big assault. Alright, let's do this. That's still super helpful. Still super helpful. And they're pumped up anyway. I'm not going to kill you off. I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to make another plant, because I want Nissa to stick around. Yeah, it's go time, baby. It is freaking go time. So let's swing. This is getting a little complicated. Let's swing with these ones, because they're going to be exiled anyway. And, I have 2 blockers already. So I could swing with... I don't know why it's telling me the 1/2 over the 2/2. The 2/2 makes more sense to do more damage. I still have 3 blockers to block the incoming bullcrap with. Seems good. Confirm attack. It's a good bit of damage. That'll help a lot. This is a pretty tough battle, but I'm getting through it all right. The hardest part, really, is trying to manage everything. The Eldrazi creatures that they're bringing out are literally... They're too big. They're too powerful to even handle. That's why you have these spells to knock them back into the deck. Because otherwise, there would be no way to deal with it at all. And they take 2 more damage, because we brought in a Planeswalker. So it's 13-13. Things are going pretty well right now. You got 11 land. I have some really good board position. This guy's coming out again, which prevents me from using pacifism, which sucks, but I have 1 more Royal Spout, so I'm not terribly concerned right now. Exile creature. I bet it's going to be my 5/5 flyer. Could just about guarantee you. Or is it one of your... Yeah, okay, so it's exile my guy. So he's gone. That's fine. That's fine. Do your worst. I know you're going to anyway. They really want her dead. So, why can't I assign blockers? Can the plants not block or something? That's confusing. I should be allowed to defend, right? If they're attacking my Planeswalker? That's very confusing. But now she's going to die because there's no way to stop that. I wonder if it's because I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just that rusty at Magic that I forget, but I'm pretty sure I should be able to block them from hitting the Planeswalkers. Also, I did it earlier in the game, but whatever. Oath of Jace. Select cards to put at the top of your library. Vigilant Trample. You could come in basically a 6/6. That seems good. We're gonna get both of these cards anyway. Honestly. Why do I only get to do 2? Oh, the number of Planeswalkers you control. Oh, and I only control 2 right now. That's right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to royal that thing. Because I can't even cast this if I don't, which is so great. I just need to make sure that I keep my options open so I can cast this with 4 different types of mana. Oh my god. So I need to use at least... Does that work? Yes. Yes, that works. Because that'll let me do white, blue, red, and green for the other one. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Let's pay this. And you're gone. Goodbye. Good riddance. I still have pacifism, which I don't particularly need at this moment. What do you... man. Let's draw some more cards. See if I get something better. Oh yeah, the force that I wanted. Let's put the force in. Okay. Well, let's do it. Oh yeah, the Manolith. Oh, I keep forgetting about the Manolith. Son of a gun. Need to stop forgetting that is a thing. Okay, let's get you in before that other creep comes out and I can't do even converted mana costs again. That seems appropriate. It's telling me to play that, and I'm like, no. I mean, I guess the advantage is I would be able to fly. Huh. I could come in as a, what, a 5/5 or even higher? But if the other thing comes out, I'll never get a chance to cast this stupid thing. Dang it. Life is hard. Screw it. Screw it. Just get it in. Get it in. I won't be able to pay for the other thing anyway. It's a 5/5. I could make another plant. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Or I could go -2 and give it even more power in the air. It's not going to help me that much. Just going to make another plant. I think I have this battle under control. I really do. I'm actually not... really not that scared at this point. Make sure I have enough blockers, which I do. That I get to keep enough blockers, so I'm fine. Confirm attack. That's 4 more damage. It's down to 9. I have this in the bag. As long as he doesn't do any more bullcrap where he gets rid of my guys, I should be fine. The board position is good. This has actually been a pretty fun match because you do get access to all these Planeswalkers at once. So I enjoy that. Okay, what you got now? 12 lands. What you gonna do? Something big? Deceiver of Form, an 8/8. At the beginning of combat on your turn, reveal the top card of your library. If a creature card is revealed this way, you may have creatures you control other than Deceiver of Form become copies of that card until end of turn. That's disgusting and could be game over, depending on what it is. Let's be honest. When do we see it? Or did I misread it? Hedron Crawler gives you stuff, gives you mana. Wait, hold on. At the beginning of... oh, at the beginning of combat on your turn. Okay. Which is now. So you can have all of the creatures become this guy. So they all become 4/4s. And he chose to do that. Okay. He's swinging. See, now I'm allowed to block. There must have been some card in place that prevented me from blocking that I just never saw or something. I have no idea. That's really bizarre to me. I mean, I'm gonna block because I'm keeping this around. So take this, you butthole. There we go. Seems pretty good. The flyer is going to be more important than ever. Holy crap. What is this? Warden of Geometries. 2/3 Vigilant that can also add mana. Yeah, it's starting to get scary. Like, we still have good board position, but we're at the point now where it's like, okay, we need to wrap this up. Because things are going to get bad otherwise. It's another Mimic. Oh my god. All we need to win is hit him in the air. Really hard. Alright, let's scry. Oh, what do we got here? Follow the Titans. Follow the Titans deals X damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and or players. Haha. Interesting. And then Omnath, Locus of Rage. He's a 5/5 legendary elemental creature. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under control, put a 5/5 red and green elemental creature token on the battlefield. Whenever he or another creature or another elemental you control dies, deal 3 damage to target creature or player. That's great. That's really great. Here's my question. Can I win this turn? I might be able to. What it'll come down to is if Nissa goes down 2, she'll give +1/+1. That'll get my flyer to 6/6. That means that he'll have only 3 health remaining. So it'll be up to me to do 3 damage. Now, if I can cast this, I can deal X damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and or players. Okay, so if I could get it to 2, right? If I could do red 2/2, that would be 2 damage. I could do it twice to him, and that would be 4 damage. It should be enough to kill him. But can I afford it? I should have enough, because I've got how much mana? A ton. Okay, so even though Omnath is the cooler card, and he really is, the best course of action is probably Follow the Titans. So let's take Follow the Titans, and I still want this. Confirm. Alright. Oh, happy day. And if I want Omnath, I can just use Jace's ability to get it, so it's not really that big of a deal. I could also pacify a guy. Hold on. Just really quick. None of these guys have reach, right? Because if they have reach, that screws everything up. But they don't. At the start of combat on your turn, so it's not his turn. None of these have reach. I think we're good. It's been a long battle, but I think we actually did it. I think we got it. And if I play some other spell, I can actually cast this for cheaper. Which I might as well, because it's just a bonus. Yeah. Let's cast a spell first. So I will do this. That takes care of that. Now, because I've cast a spell, this gets cheaper, which is pretty friggin' cool. So let's do that. I'm still very leery about all this. I'm like, am I gonna do this right? Pay the surge cost. It can be up to 6. Really? Oh my god. Oh, you're dead. That's better than I thought. Choose a creature or player to do X damage to. Yeah, I did. Confirm. Do I get to... I still choose to... I can't choose the same person twice. Oh, they have to be different. That's unfortunate. What do I want to kill? I can kill any... It doesn't even matter because I'm going to win. But I can kill whatever I want. I'll kill... Well, then that dies. That's bad things happen. I'll kill this guy over here. I don't actually remember what happens to him. But he's butthole, and he's dumb. So, hit these guys. That's 6 damage. That's much more than I even anticipated. But I forgot about the surge cost. So, everything should be good in the hood. Let's continue. Let's swing in the air. Confirm. Please don't let anything terrible happen. We did it. Oh my god. That was rough. That was really rough. And Nissa was still around, so I could have made more plants, but, dang. Good! Very good. Okay, that was a long match. New cards unlocked. Fantastic. Good job. It won't tell me what they are, but I just have to trust. So, do we get a cutscene? They normally do cutscenes at the end of the thing. The Titans have fallen, the Gatewatch has succeeded, where alone they would have failed. Free from the Eldrazi scourge, Zendikar has a chance to begin again. New life is already finding a way. Cool. Oh, I guess there's not a cutscene on the DLCs. That's unfortunate. New cards have been added to your collection. You got an archetype unlocked. Another one. You can select one. I don't want to make a new deck right now, but I appreciate it. New skill quests are unlocked. Dang. Okay, so that was it. That was it for Oath of the Gatewatch. Thank you so much for watching. But the fun doesn't end there. Next week, for Friday Night Magic, we will be starting into Shadows over Innistrad. If you like vampires, you are in the right place. It's going to be a fun time. Probably lots of death touch, lots of life gain through like vampiric methods, like stealing life, that kind of thing. Should be very fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for another StephenPlays Friday Night Magic.